Part 2. Azure Moon. Ethereal Moon. Reunion at Dawn. It is Imperial Year 1185. Nearly 5 years have passed since the fall of the monastery at Garreg Mach, and war continues to plague the lands of Fodlan. Ferdiad has been captured. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in shambles. The Leicester Alliance is on the verge of collapse, fractured by two opposing factions: those who support the Adrestian Empire and its ruler, and those who seek her demise. Meanwhile, under Emperor Edelgard's rule of law, the Adrestian Empire continues to expand its reach. The path to a new Fodlan, unified by Imperial strength, may yet be in sight.
You. How long do you intend to sleep? Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you. You are a complete and utter fool! Have you not changed one bit? Get on your feet. Right now! I'll coddle you no more! You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Hey, are you awake?
Where am I?
We're in a village at the base of the monastery. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river. Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
What do you mean?
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Saros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Anyway, I've heard some thieves have been spotted around those parts these days.
5 years?
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that?
The Millennium Festival?
Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going?
The monastery.
Are you crazy? I told you. They say thieves are running amok up there. And there's plenty of other dangers, too. I heard a rumor that Imperial troops went up there to investigate and got slaughtered. Every last one. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
My students are waiting for me.
Students? You really are crazy, aren't you? There aren't any kids anywhere near that place anymore. Unbelievable.
should have known that one day you would be haunting me as well. You. What must I do to be rid of you? I will kill that woman, I swear it! Do not look upon me with scorn in your eyes.
Look. Everything's gonna be alright.
It can't be. You're alive? If that is the case, that can only mean you are another Imperial spy. Did you come here to kill me? Answer the question.
Of course not. I'm glad you're safe.
Am I?
What have you been doing the past 5 years?
I have been dead, more or less.
Why do you say that?
What do you hope to gain asking me that? There are more important matters at hand. Do you not smell them? Filthy rats everywhere. And traces of those who were here long ago. And thieves crawling from the woodwork, attracted by the promise of treasure. Since the monastery fell, order in this area fell right along with it. You must have seen the state of the town near Garrick Mach on your way here. Vile thieves run rampant. They pillage and loot to their heart's content. I must kill them. Every last one. It's time to hunt down their nest.
What do you plan to do?
I told you, I will kill them all.
We don't have to kill them to stop them.
They must die. Someone must put a stop to this cycle of the strong trampling the weak. Or do you condone their actions? Do you believe that the pillaging and slaughtering those rats live for is justified? It is reprehensible, and they must be put down. I intend to give them a taste of the pain they have inflicted on others. Even if it means becoming a rat myself. I swore to at least do that much. I will not let them down.
How many thieves are there?
It doesn't matter. All that matters is killing those who deserve to die.
Good work. I should have known to check the monastery. Let's move quickly.
Yes, sir!
Dimitri, I'm on my way.
In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Imperial loyalist Cornelia has subdued all regions of the former royal house of Blavid to prevent further revolt. Prince Dimitri has been sentenced. Now, the backbone of the former kingdom, Houses Gautier and Fraldarius, struggle to continue the resistance. Cornelia, operating out of the royal palace, has accepted the support of the Empire to build an army and plots to wipe out all remaining kingdom forces. In the Leicester Alliance, House Regan leads an anti-imperial faction, while House Gloucester directs the Empire's supporters. Despite the undeniable threat of fracture, the Alliance's adept new leader, Claude, deftly maintains the outward appearance of a unified front. In Enbar, the imperial capital of the Adrestian Empire, Emperor Edelgard fights to strengthen her regime. She has extended her reach to the kingdom by inciting a coup and continues to draw its former lords under her influence in pursuit of controlling all of Western Fodlan. In the meantime, the Knights of Seros have been dispatched to find Archbishop Rhea, who remains missing despite their searching. Left unattended, the monastery at Garreg Mach has fallen to ruin and become a haven for thieves.
Alright.
It smells of blood and sewage. Seems I found their nest.
What the? Intruders! Protect the goods!
Shall we go rat hunting? Don't let a single vermin escape.
Welcome to part 2 of the Blue Lion campaign of Fire Emblem Three Houses. I thought about doing... Oh, jeez. I thought about doing... hold on. There we go. About going to... And I actually did try to record the Black Eagle part. But two things. A, I thought it was just kind of disjointed a little bit, especially after what happened. And
what's my strategy?
Also, I had my computer kind of fail on me because there was a memory... the hard drive got filled up, so that I do all my recordings onto. So I thought, you know what? I think that's just basically this whole thing trying to tell me, just finish this story.
Here is something to believe
So,
I must lead them well.
Blythe is the normal self that we left part 1 with, so there isn't too much to say about that. But, as you can see, Dimitri is different. While his weapons are the same, he is now a High Lord. And he gets Sword, Authority, and Lance as a bonus priority in how he learns. And the ability he has is Royal Lineage, which grants plus 20 avoid when while unit is at full health, multiplies experience earned by 1.2. He has Charm and Lance Fair.
I'll comply.
And also, Dimitri is basically the emo kid of everything. He's just not really wanting to do anything other than just be mad at everything. But
I disposed of doubt long ago.
he's still really cool as fighting. Although he's just very negative and very...
Yeah! That will work.
Well, you could probably tell.
Don't all talk and no action.
It won't be in vain.
Alright, authority is now A.
This experience is critical.
Antitoxin. Nice.
Yeah! That would work.
Alright. Our gambit is still the same. The onslaught. That's actually really good. Yeah. Just take him out.
Another victory.
Almost. Dimitri's gambit, however, has changed. It is now what's... Well, let me actually bring it up. The King Lion Core. It has +5 physical, -2 to magic, -5 to avoid, but +1 protect, +10 crit, and +10 charm. And so, yeah, he's got 40 charm right now, which is quite a bit. And
I'll destroy you.
See you in the
using the killing edge just kind of makes it a bit ridiculous. You get the blessed bow. We don't... Well, actually, I think Dimitri can actually use that. We'll just send a concoction back.
I disposed of doubt long ago.
Another concoction. We don't need that.
I'll destroy you.
Good night.
Eventually, I
Yeah,
too
Dimitri's
will
just gonna be a bit of a boss through all this. Got a silver sword. Well, he can't use that, so we're gonna send that back. And how else is this gonna happen? Alright. At the start of your third turn,
His Highness and Professor? We must speak later.
I know it's been 5 years, but I never expected the monastery to end up like this.
Oh, I haven't seen any of you in such a long time. I'm so glad to see you're alive.
We'll help out from here. It's over, thieves!
Why? Why are you here?
4 of your house members will show up. Except for this case, Gilbert actually shows up.
My orders?
But that's fine. Gilbert is actually going to be part of our army now. He's okay. I mean, if you remember him from Chapter 2, was it? He was a very defensive character, but not much else. As you can see, he has 2 speed. It's pretty bad. And resistance of 7. But he does have 29 defense, 26 strength. 21 dex. It's okay, but it's not great. Saros Armored Core also adds more protect, more physical, and more charm. But honestly, he's not really anything to write home
I'd be
about,
honored.
sadly enough. But we do have Ash, which, contrary to that, is a much better character. Yeah. Let's just have Ash dish out some damage to the bandit. Almost an A-bow. Not quite. Alright, Annette...
I'm your girl.
apparently.
At your service.
We're gonna do a drawback, and then have a net. Actually, you know what? No. That assassin's gonna be a problem. That's why I didn't do it. Alright.
Injuries mean nothing.
This... Yeah.
No escape!
Let's have Dimitri and his group take out everybody in front of him. And also hurt that sniper. And we'll have Blythe run over this way and take care of these guys.
I'm stronger than before.
That's alright. Not where I want it, as far as the level ups to go, but that's fine.
All is going to plan.
And that's just being rude. Really, Ash? I mean... Alright.
I won't falter.
I wish he didn't get hit, but that's whatever. I'll save that.
Too weak for this world.
Alright. Horse sling.
I need to slow down.
Here we go, got an A rank.
I understand.
Ash leveled up. Nice.
Without power, who can you protect?
That's a good level up.
It's over.
Take
It
that.
won't be in vain.
A Hexlock shield, which does good for resistance type attack. Resisting magical attacks. Take care
I
of
have to
that.
protect my friends.
I'm gonna have a net. Well, yeah, have a net go this way.
Not enough. You were unprepared.
Got a door key. Well, that's good. Okay. Do recover. Just stop being grumpy, alright? Alright. Yeah, you wait there. Ash. And Mercedes, do a psychic on Ash, please.
Thanks so much.
I disposed of doubt long ago.
Alright, already level 3. Don't need the antitoxin. And yeah, with the Silver Lance, Dimitri's more than likely going to one-shot everything. So
I'll have to be clever.
and at this start of the turn,
Become a nest of thieves.
Professor, you're alive after all. But first things first, let's defeat these thieves.
I'll lend a hand. We'll catch up later.
Listen up. We must end this quickly.
He says that, but you're not on a timer, so you don't have to really worry about it in that sense.
It's time.
You should be fine taking out these guys at the pace you want. Don't need the chest key. We have Ash here. That will definitely be a better benefit than having to worry about much else. Alright.
I'd be honored.
Kind of? Yeah. I was hoping for a crit, but nah.
We're at your side.
Hunt them like beasts.
Well, Dimitri got a level up.
My strength is in the service of revenge.
Got a bullion. And now for these guys. You do want to get these treasure chests, so make sure you have either the keys for it or get Ash to come back here for it. If you're
What's the plan?
going through this. Well,
Ready when you are.
I'll cut through.
Let's do a Sunder. Good grief. Well, at least that recovered the Waddell's durability. That blunder of a hit. Also, if you didn't notice, all the durability of all the weapons everyone had previous to this is now at full. So if there was ever a point where something was on low durability while they were wielding it, you don't have to worry about it for this.
Don't bother haunting me.
You can go through this without a problem.
Form. You fought well.
It all comes down to this.
Are you gonna... Really? That 30%?
There are openings to the north and south. We'll split into two and tear them apart.
Wow, thanks.
Long time no see, Professor. I always knew in my heart that we'd meet again.
And also, each one of them will have something to say to you after they see you again.
Here is something to believe in. Another victory.
You're in tip-top shape. You ready? It had to be done.
We promised 5 years ago we'd meet, here and now.
You also do want to have everyone talk to him because it does increase affinity with each one of the characters in your class, so...
I'm still here.
That and you get a nice piece of dialogue. Yeah, you don't ever need it. That, right there. Alright, but yeah, as far as talking to the head of the class, they don't have anything to say, which is a bit of an odd thing, but... Alright. Okay, so you can't really do anything right now. How about Ruined Sky?
You knew the odds.
Alright, come at me.
Next try.
What I need... Oh, she already has one.
Getting to see you and everyone else again makes having to leave my family feel less difficult.
I guess I could have done that. Yeah, I don't want to really affect that. Ash. You probably want to go this way. Don't have anything for that, but... just attack.
I was just stronger.
There we go, level up.
Need to pull my weight.
Now plus B plus
I'm
and
really
C.
getting it.
Yeah, go that way.
Witness my resolve!
Hit that assassin. And just get out of the way. Yeah, there ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nothing. Alright. You had the chest key, not a door key. I'll actually do this. Put in that, and I'm going to put in that as well. But I'm also going to take out the door key and unlock the door.
Be careful.
And gonna have Sylvain talk.
Where have you been the last 5 years? I was worried about you. And then I was just sad.
We'll get a door key as well. Alright. Really?
I feel weak.
Don't worry.
At your
This
service.
is what I'm gonna do here. Psychic. Almost. Gosh. Such a far distance
Sorry.
to get to the others. Alright, well...
I'd be honored.
Ready when you are.
I'm okay with this.
I'm glad we could meet again, Professor. It'll be nice to fight alongside each other, just like old times.
I'll cut through. Fancy meeting you here. A welcome surprise.
I knew he wasn't gonna say much.
I'm your girl.
My orders?
I'll comply.
Yeah, you don't have it anymore? Alright.
The time is now.
Get rid of you.
I disposed of doubt long ago.
Alright, let's...
Child's play.
Of all people to attack, you attack him.
Not enough.
I'll have to check, but I don't think that guy has lethality.
Yeah, not your best.
It's probably because he couldn't do anything to Dimitri either.
I'll cut you down!
It was meant to be.
Oh no, I got 8 damage from a silver weapon.
What's the plan?
Alright. Take that.
I must steel myself.
What's my strategy?
I'm gonna use the antitoxin. Yeah, convoy. Not exactly how I pictured him doing this, but you know, we'll roll with it.
Our plan is ready.
Nothing? That's a bit of a... that's just not cool. You really need it?
Thank you.
Kill everyone.
I've made good progress.
That renewal is going to be useful. I don't know. I need to... I'm trying to make a mental note to myself. Hey, he's not going to move. So.
See you in the eternal flames.
Because sometimes bosses move, and you don't really want that, especially on something like this, where there's treasure chests to be opened. A silver lance.
Thanks.
Head back that way. That assassin can come at me all
take
day
some
long
strategy.
if he wants, but... Really, it's just the 4 of them left, so there's not that much that can happen.
I'm nobody's fool.
Got a door key out of it. That taken down, so I don't have to worry about it. Well, that failed. Alright, so...
Too kind. Child's play. You're soft.
I aim for greatness.
Alright, Ingrid.
Hopefully
Nice.
I'll be more useful now.
Of course you will.
Burn until we meet again.
And just heal.
Thanks.
Almost there. For both of those chests, so I think those are the other two? Yeah. Yeah, so those are the last two chests. Convoy. Chest key. The Axe of Ukanvasara. I don't know how to pronounce that, to be honest. This is one of the sacred weapons of Gloucester that restores HP every turn, effect increased with the crest. And the cursed Hashia sword. This blade inflicts 5 damage on its wielder after combat in exchange for its high crit rate. It's a pretty powerful weapon. Oh. For some reason, it was asking if I wanted to discard the sword. Why would I want to do that? Alright. Whatever. Now it's... Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. Since you already mastered yours, I'm not gonna have you attack.
No! I'm not the one you want! I guess I've got no choice!
Prepare yourself!
Well, that happened.
I could learn from that.
It isn't looking good for us. Should we retreat? You didn't plan on letting him get away, did you?
Yeah, so it's not quite over. And in all honesty, there's not gonna be much of a way that you're gonna not be able to deal with it. Excuse me.
Too weak for
That
this
came out of
world.
nowhere. Alright. So, honestly, if you have either side blocked, you don't have to worry about it. They're not going to open the gate, unless they're that dumb. But they're not. So... that. Annette. Rally.
You saved me.
There you go, Sylvain. You're gonna need it.
Let's win this already.
Group ice. Guess what? You guys can't move! Yeah, neither of them actually have... Yeah, I'm not getting through that door. Which is fine. Nice.
Don't bother haunting me.
Kind of get through that way.
You should yield me a tidy profit.
I doubt that you're really thinking of what's going to happen to you in about 5 seconds. We've officially finally dealt with Paula. This guy and his thieving ways.
Advancing.
So much for the guy being a problem for Anne or anybody.
I thought it would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
But if you noticed, there's not a certain somebody. A certain somebody didn't show up. So, we'll see what exactly happened.
Your Highness! Professor! I'm so glad you're both safe.
Why are you here?
Did you forget? We all made a promise on this very day 5 years ago.
Dimitri, weren't you the one who asked that we all meet up here?
Don't be silly. Of course you remember our promise. That's why you and the professor are here, right?
Your Highness, I have been following news of your whereabouts for a while now. I am relieved to have finally found you.
Do not call me that. I am not a prince, but a walking corpse.
Why do you say that?
That is what we all believed, but it is not so. I can see with my own eyes that you are alive, Your Highness. But the jail cells in Ferdiad are as solid as they come. How did you manage to do?
What happened?
He's dead. He died in my place.
I see. We will be sure to honor his loyalty, Your Highness. As for the state of the kingdom, the lords from the western regions have declared their fealty to the Empire, starting with House Rowe. Cornelia's band of traitors now refers to kingdom territory as the Fargus Dukedom. They've made Ferdiad their stronghold as they continue to invade the eastern region.
Cornelia?
She is a mage who has served the royal family for more than 20 years. There is much to tell you. I will explain everything in time.
Well, it's not like all of the kingdom's lords have sided with the Empire. There are plenty of houses, like mine and Felix's, that remain stubbornly opposed.
Your Highness, please allow us to take up arms at your side once more. What we need more than anything isn't soldiers, money, or supplies. We need the legitimate heir of Fargus to overthrow the Empire and reclaim the kingdom. Such is your duty. It is yours alone to bear, and well worth fighting for. Only you can gather our troops and lead us back into the light.
You are still needed, Dimitri.
I see. So, you all agree that we must fight back. And you see how that woman, how the Empire cannot be forgiven. That we must wipe them all out until not a single one of them remains.
Wipe them all out? I don't think any of us here are suggesting anything that extreme.
Professor, there is something I would like to ask you. Please, join me inside the monastery. To think you survived under all that rubble for the past 5 years. I suppose stranger things have happened, odd as that is to admit. There is still much I would like to ask you, but I think that's enough for now.
Where are the Knights of Ceros?
On that day 5 years ago, during the battle with the Imperial Army, Lady Rhea went missing. Since then, the Knights of Ceros have continued searching for her. And for you, I hear they have yet to find any promising leads. As the Empire has yet to release a statement, it's hard to imagine that she has perished. And yet... No, never mind. Once news of your survival gets out, everyone will flock back to the monastery.
What happened to the kingdom?
After that battle, a certain incident took place in Ferdiad. Rufus, who was serving as King Regent, was murdered. I was once a knight in service of the royal family. I resigned from the Knights of Ceros and returned to serve the kingdom. However... This is madness. You truly claim that His Highness is the one who killed Rufus?
Oh, but it's true. The only one who could slip past the bodyguards and kill so efficiently is the young prince. You can't deny it.
Rufus is Prince Dimitri's uncle. His Highness is incapable of such an atrocious crime as murdering his own blood.
Ah, but they were never very close, were they? It's a well-known fact among former retainers. There are even rumors that Rufus was originally involved in the tragedy of Dusker. Perhaps His Highness believed those rumors and murdered Rufus in a fit of rage. But I'm afraid none of that matters now.
Cornelia, Do not tell me that you...
The decision has been made. His Highness will pay for his crime with his head. His sentence will be carried out the day after tomorrow. On that day, the royal bloodline will come to an end. All you have left to do is sit back and watch, you senile old fool. Watch as the kingdom you love falls to ashes.
It was soon after announced that his sentence had been carried out. With His Highness's death, the royal bloodline of House Blakewood was erased from this world. True to her word, all we could do was watch as she tore the kingdom apart before our eyes. Since the execution and the prince's corpse were concealed from the public, there have always been those who believed His Highness was still alive. As for myself, I only began to hope 3 years ago, when I chanced upon some compelling rumors.
What rumors?
An Imperial platoon attacked without warning. Incident after incident of Imperial generals being slaughtered in Kingdom territory. It is said that each died in such a brutal, gruesome way that it is hard to imagine they were killed by human hands. I followed the rumors to location after location. Eventually, I had seen enough. I knew the rumors were true. Finally, after a half-decade of torment, it happened. I found him. I fear his deep hatred and the weight of his solitude have consumed him for far too long. We must bring him back from the edge on which he stands. To that end, I must speak with His Highness. I imagine it will not be a quick or easy conversation. I pray that he is of a mind to speak of such things. I am certain that my words will... never mind. What must be done, must be done. I would wager that you are weary after the day's events. Perhaps you should take this opportunity to get some rest.
That's probably a good idea.